is like making a contract with ourselves that we're gonna do everything that's required. We are where we are, and if for whatever reason we have an idea, a desire, a dream, whatever you call it, it doesn't matter, a goal, as long as you have it. For me at this point, it's like, that's an invitation, I need to go into that direction. So makes no sense to sit here and to try to figure out how the hell I'm gonna get what I'm desiring, because what I'm desiring is not here. What I'm desiring is there. So in order to figure out how to get it, I need to go there. It's a validation. I'm like, I know I seek validation all of my life. And now being here and looking at like, what is it that I created? And it makes no sense. Listen, it makes no sense, everything that happened just for the past 2 years. But it's a validation that everything is possible. Like, I truly believe that, like, everything is possible. Lately, most of the people that I talk with, my clients included, they're like, oh, you scare me a little. So, because they know that when they come in a conversation with me, there is no hiding. I'm not at this point, like, I've been silent all my life. And at this point, there is no holding back. And that doesn't necessarily come through nice sometimes, you know, or even through translation or whatever, come across like very bold or too bold, too direct, too straightforward, to this, to this, to that. But the reality is, like, my clients and people, they hire me, they know it's like, okay, she's gonna tell me how it is, call my bullshit, and there is no hiding. And this is exactly why I'm hiring her for, because now they could come into my space and know that for that time that we are together, we're gonna steer some shit up. Because that's why you hire me for. You don't hire me for to be your friend and your girlfriend, whatever. We get, like, my clients are my friends, and we get to be friends outside of the coaching session. In a coaching session, you hire me to kick your ass, and it's exactly what I'm doing. Not everybody could handle this type of approach. And it's for me to decide that I'm trusting you, that you could handle your own feelings. And whatever I'm saying, it's what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling, and has nothing to do with you. So if that triggers you, that's great. That's something for you to look into it, right? Right, what people think about me is just, RuPaul says that. What people think about you is not your damn business. And especially when we are so worried about the people that actually they're not the people that want to support us and want to encourage us. And it's like we're seeking validation for people that they don't even belong in our life, because we just want to convince them that we are right. So that's the freedom that we talk about when we get to find out the new boundaries that we set with these people or events or emotions or whatever, all the boundaries all across. And then that's where I got to tap into a different level of freedom, because up until that point, I connect freedom was just like having the freedom to travel and whatever, while having a US passport. But that's not enough. Real freedom is to take a stand for myself, to say what I think, I feel. It's easy now to say that the biggest lesson is to just be yourself. Very simple, yes. Simple but not easy. So I think that's the biggest lesson that I learned so far, and I have no freaking clue where I'm going from here. But up until this point, I think that's the biggest lesson, just be myself. I wish I knew that it's okay to be who I am, and it's enough and sufficient to just be me and don't try so damn hard and doing what other people do or trying to be like other people. There is that saying, don't try to be somebody else, that person is already taken. And I hear it a few years ago and and triggered the shit out of me when I hear it for the first time, right? But yeah, I wish I knew that what I know now, and when I support my clients with, like, everything that you need in order to go where you are going, you already have. Because we can't play the game of like, I'm enough, but I wish this, and I'm enough, but I'm like, are you enough, or are you everything that is coming off the butt? Like, let's see, where are we taking action from, before the butt or after the butt? What I'm doing and what I support my clients to do is to build a business from inside out. Because all my life up until now, I was doing the other way around. And that idea alone, it helped me to make big life decisions for the past decade. Like even living in New Zealand, I decided to move back to United States because it was a matter of, like, I've been traveling a lot. It's very difficult to travel from there. And like, what am I doing? What are the options? The options are, am I changing my lifestyle to accommodate my residents, or am I changing the residence to accommodate my lifestyle? Right? Like, from inside out. Same for the business. It's like, oh, but how do I set my calendar? Where my clients are? What time zone? Like, oh, what am I doing here? Am I setting a business to accommodate my lifestyle, like from inside out, or the other way around? So I wish I knew this, that I'm enough. What I have is valuable, and I get to pull in the support that I needed in order to help me express my gifts. And I get to do that however the hell I want it. Commitment. And commitment, I mean, I might mean different things for different people, but commitment for me has a lot in it. It's like you committed to that damn dream. I ask my clients all the time, okay, what are you committed to? Are you committed to that bullshit story that you try to get out of it, or are you committed to where you're going? Because that's where we take action from. And then in committed, it's action and discipline and continue learning. Like, when we commit to where we're going, it's like making a contract with ourselves that we're gonna do everything that's required. So while there is many magical steps for success or whatever, and you need action and you need discipline and you need this, and you could have all that, but if you're not committed, none of them is gonna follow through. Here's the blessing and the curse. We have free access to so much content, like books, YouTube channels, free programs, free ebooks, free downloads. Like, we have access to so much free content. And as I'm a consumer of free content, I also learned that when we actually really grow, when we actually invest in that content. So I think the best resources are to hire a coach. And not because I'm a coach, but because I did hire coaches. And as I say, I read through 100 books and none of them are waste. But when that coach lights what I'm hiding, a book cannot do that. I think that just hiring a coach is already, like, on my invoices, I have this little thing, like, this transformation starts today. I truly believe that, like, when you hire a coach, And especially when you do it for the first time, it's changing something in you. There is no coming back from that, because whenever in your life before you invest thousands of dollars to be into a space with another person, a stranger, to work on something that you don't even know what you're going to work on, to get the results that you didn't even know what they are, with no guarantees, like that's changed something. So it's like you are the investment. So it, for me, like when I invest in myself, I'm
Right.
the most important, valuable asset of my business, of my mission, of my future, of my dream. And this is a solid investment. I might invest into a funnel, into an accountant to add into whatever. I don't know about that. But the one that I know that is going to show up and do the work, it's moi. So that I get to put more money in it, because there is no business without me. There is no dream without me. There is no mission without me. So I'm going to invest in me the most. Anything, the dream expanded, because we live in this modern world where we have so many tools that didn't exist before, decades ago. So as you know, I'm building I'm putting a lot of time and effort in building my online academy. And the intention with that is really to reach the masses. I do believe that all of us get to have support. And I also know that as leaders or creators, we have the duty to create different spaces for different people, for different level of investment, because everybody get to be supported. So that's what I'm doing in my academy. And everything comes together, regardless if it's the book, it's my story, or the academy, or the coaching, or mastermind, or whatever it is that I'm doing. And all going in the same direction, really supporting people to raise their voice, and to do it for impact. So they get to show up authentically and unapologetically, and just inspire others to do the same, really. If you could dream it, you could create it. So if you could create it, it's real. There is nothing that I could dream and doubt myself that I cannot do it. Like, I'm so sure about it. I'm like, oh shit, like this idea, like how in the effing world I'm gonna do that? I don't know, but I'm gonna go for it. And it is just, it's exciting. And because I'm walking that talk, I get to hold the same space for my clients. Like, what's your dream? And I do like to, I love this title. I like to talk about dreams. I don't talk about goals anymore. It's too, I don't know. It was in a different space, in a different career. I like to talk about dreams, like taste it and feel it and tell me about it. And so I could hold it for you. So I could connect you with it every time, because you're going to forget about it, and you're going to have this challenge, and you're going to have that challenge, and then this bullshit happened, and that this thing happened. But it's like, what do you want? And why do you want it? I go deeper into the book, into the experiences of things that I didn't want anybody ever to know about me. But when the day the book was published, I was like, God damn it. I am the damn thing. I finally find my voice. I am raising my voice. I am 100% visible. I really love where I'm at. Like the things that I'm learning them. I learn how to appreciate where I'm at in my process. Because now I recognize how I waste so much time and energy wishing to be better, and then missing that what I'm doing right now. So there is nothing I wish I would have. It's like I'm enjoying where I'm at. And also, it's not just about me. By being here, it allows me to connect with another person that gets into the same point. You matter. You matter, your story matters, your voice matters, and just pull in the support to clean up whatever bullshit doesn't let you to show up fully, because we are all here to show up fully and to contribute to this world. And I truly believe that, I'm just gonna say this, I'm gonna say it because it didn't come up for nothing. Never said it before. Whatever visual of like the world, it's one entity, and it's like it's not aligned because we are all in hiding and we are not showing up fully. So it's just like we walking around like this combobulated and fake, and that's why it's just like sickness. Possibility that we all contribute, and how we show up, it's how our contribution is received into the world. So we are all like, we all have our contribution to whatever's happening.